Hey guys, back again with another video. In this series, I'll be showing you guys random AI products or libraries or just tools in general that involve AI or machine learning. So it's just to help you stay up to date because especially after ChatGPT came out 1 or 2 years ago, a lot of products have been coming out week after week. It's really getting crazy. So I think just, once a week or however often I do this, I just want to show you guys what cool stuff is out there so that maybe you can, integrate it to your workflow or just know about it in general, okay? So the first thing I'll teach you guys is something that's been buzzing a lot recently, which is NotebookLM, which is a product by Google. Google's been kind of cooking recently. Prior to this week and this month in general, they've been kind of behind compared to other companies like OpenAI or maybe Anthropic, but they're actually releasing a lot of new things with Gemini and just really, really cool AI products that I'll be making videos about, I think. So what is NotebookLM? It's really cool. We're just going to create a new one here. What you can do is upload any source, not any source, but a bunch of different source formats like PDFs, text files, Markdown, audio, like MP3. It'll automatically like ingest that. And then what it can do is generate a podcast for you based on that information, or you can just ask it questions. It can generate outlines, all kinds of really cool stuff. So you have a lot of options. You can even give it a link to a website and it'll ingest it automatically, which is really, really cool. So I've just uploaded a research paper real quick because this is a research paper that I found out about that I think is very interesting, but I'm not too familiar with research papers. I only have an undergraduate degree, so I'm going to see if NotebookLM can help me understand it. So as you can see, it's already ingested it, processed it, and it gives you the title of the research paper, Striving for Simplicity, the All-Convolutional Net. So it gives you a summary of what the paper is about, which seems to be right just looking at it. But the really, really cool thing about this product is that you can generate a podcast. So it'll take a few minutes, but what this will do is literally generate a back and forth conversation between two AI people that don't exist, and you can listen to it and they will basically try and teach you about whatever you've selected as your source. And yeah, really cool. So while that's happening, we can see what else we can do. So you can also generate other kind of stuff like a timeline if it's something that's chronological, a briefing doc, which is I guess a summary. Let's take a look at that. Here we go. Looks like it has generated it, so I'm going to click it and it gives you a lot of information here. So okay, here's a detailed briefing document summarizing the key themes, brief introduction and motivation, traditional CNNs. This paper opens by highlighting the standard architecture for a CNN used for object recognition. So this is just a paper about machine learning and deep learning with computer vision with convolutional neural networks. So it's just talking about that. Cool. It gives you a lot of information. That's really cool. So you can have these notes here. You can even add your own notes as you understand this source material better and better. You can add notes because this is basically like a study tool that you can use for yourself, but it also uses AI to assist you with your learning, which is awesome. You can do, for example, a study guide, FAQ. So this is cool. Give me a study guide along with an answer key. So what is the primary architectural difference between the all convolutional network and most traditional CNNs? If I had to answer that, I would say it's probably that a traditional CNN has a max pooling layer, but the all convolutional network does not have a max pooling layer. It just increases the stride of the convolutional layer. And I'm correct. Yay. It's still generating the conversation while I'm, explaining all this. So another thing you can do is directly ask it questions like you would ChatGPT, for example. It even gives you really good suggestions that are related. So how does eliminating max pooling impact CNN performance? Gives you a really detailed answer and also gives you citations so that you know exactly where in the research paper this information came from. All right, looks like the podcast is done being created. Let's check it out.
All right, so today we're going to be diving deep into the world of convolutional neural networks.
CNNs.
Yeah, CNNs, exactly.
You got it.
And, those AI things that are, powering everything
As you can see, they're talking back and forth, two people, a man and a woman.
from like facial recognition to self-driving cars and all that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're everywhere.
So we're looking at this really cool research paper that's been making some waves
Oh, cool.
called Striving for Simplicity, the All-Convolutional Net.
Interesting.
Robot butlers, we need to have open and honest.
Really cool, right? 15 minutes of just them talking back and forth. They're not even real people. Obviously, it's AI. But they talk about the paper, they explain it so that you can understand it. Just like a lot of podcasts do, they'll talk about a random topic and just make it. They're going to talk back and forth with each other as if they don't know what they're talking about, but they do to help you understand it. So really cool. Another feature that just came out recently is the interactive mode. I believe it came out just this week, if I remember correctly. But basically, this allows you to literally join the conversation. So watch this.
All right, so today we're going to be diving deep into the world of convolutional neural networks.
Oh, hey there. What's up?
Hey, what's up? Hey, thanks for inviting me to this podcast. I was curious if I could ask a question. Can you just explain why this paper is so important? What are the implications for it?
Hey, what's up to you too?
Yeah, we're super happy you're here with us.
And yeah, that's a
Oh,
great question.
It's totally fair to ask why this paper is a big deal.
So basically, this paper is shaking up some core ideas
Yeah, it's challenging some fundamental assumptions.
about how we design these neural networks.
Specifically, it questions
that is incredible. Like the way they acknowledged me and answered my question directly. So that is why NotebookLM is so awesome. You could really just upload a bunch of different, formats for different documents or even YouTube videos. So let me show you that real quick. We go back here. I've already done one. So this is a podcast that sometimes I'll listen to. I don't fully understand what's happening, but it's a podcast between Dr. Peter Attia and also some other guy, and they talk about reforming medicine, like issues with medicine and stuff like that. So all I did was link it a YouTube video, and then it began, understanding it and giving me a summary on it and a lot of really cool stuff. So it gave me key topics. Let's generate a timeline because it's a video, so it's chronological, so we can get a timeline of like what happened in the video. Oh, okay. So this timeline doesn't really fit too much to what I was thinking it was going to give me, but it's giving me a timeline of like medicine related stuff. So that's not too relevant for what I was looking for, but still pretty cool. So you could ask it a question like, what does the video say about the potential causes of allergies? This video discusses potential causes of allergies, particularly peanut allergies, emphasizing medical recommendations. So hopefully you guys can now see why NotebookLM is making a lot of headlines recently. It's a really cool tool. You can give it all kinds of different data and it teaches you all about it. You can ask it questions about it. You can, it'll generate more information for you like study guides and timelines and stuff like that. It can even generate a freaking podcast, which is really, really crazy. So it's going to be interesting to see where that goes as well. So that's it for this first episode of Keeping Up with AI, whatever I call this series. Hopefully, you guys found this interesting, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.